Can you hear me? Is everything looking good? Please let me know. Yeah, we're gonna be making some of element 15 today. I'm gonna be making it out of a fire extinguisher, dry powder fire extinguisher, which contains something called monoammonium phosphate, and some shower grab rails I ripped out of the wall. This is made out of stainless steel. And we're gonna be using pretty simple ingredients. Some sugar is the second ingredient that will then turn into carbon. It's such a simple recipe, I mean, it's crazy. And then, I don't know, some salt or some calcium hydroxide, which you can get from a bag of cement. For context, element 15 is a known chemical element used in war, often dropped from the sky to create a smoke shield. However, it's been banned in the Geneva Convention because element 15 sticks to skin, spontaneously combusts in air, and absorbs through flesh, poisoning people. Especially toxic if you inhale the smoke it creates. So as long as I don't use it in a war or inhale it, it's probably fine. The real challenge here is whether or not it's actually possible to create it at home. Now you might be wondering why this video feels a little different than my others, and that's because this is a live stream highlights video that I've decided to upload on my main channel because I don't think many people know that I have live stream highlights on my second channel, Mr. Green Guy 2. So after this video, make sure to check that out if you find this video interesting. What do people think?
Today we are making meth.
What are you talking about? How do you not get in trouble, lol? I don't know, to be honest. I've never had police knock on my door and ask questions. I'm very concerned about that. Because I've bought some really weird things before that I think they should honestly check. They just let you buy it on eBay. But anyway, in this powder fire extinguisher, I guess I'll put my hands in. I think it's fine. It's just for extinguishing fire. But yeah, it's this like powdery substance. It looks like baby powder. I think it does have some talcum powder in it or something like that. And all I need to do is take this substance, heat it with carbon. I'll get the carbon from sugar. And the carbon should reduce it from monoammonium phosphate to phosphorus. Oh, what's this? Hi
YouTube admins, we doing peer-to-peer meth RX on stream.
Thank you. Message deleted by a mod. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, thanks for the $2. The main danger today is not what we're actually aiming to make. It's one of the byproducts, phosphine. Now, phosphine isn't a direct byproduct, but when it reduces with some water present or some hydrogen substance, like the ammonia that's in this, it can produce something called phosphine. Now, phosphine is an extremely dangerous, very dangerous gas, explosive, and extremely toxic. We gotta try not to make phosphine. What I wanna start off with is monoammonium phosphate. Now, usually monoammonium phosphate, at least by itself in its pure form, would just dissolve in water really easily. It's used in crystal making kits. Here's some crystal grown kit right here. It's kind of brown, can you see that? It's not really pure chemicals. I feel like I'd have a better time with this stuff. If I add some water to a beaker and put some of this powder into it, it's not gonna dissolve. See, the powder kind of just floats on top, it doesn't mix. And I've looked up online and I've only found like kind of thoughts on why this might be, because it must have some kind of hydrophobic coating. But I want to remove that polar, like oily coating. It's probably silicone or something that's coated on the outside of the monoammonium phosphate particles. Shit, okay, no, that's okay. What I'm gonna do for that is just prepare a little filter. No, I should have used toilet paper, that would've been way better. Just gonna do a little test run. We're gonna pour some of this in. Oh, it goes everywhere in the air, no. It's not toxic. It's a little corrosive. I'm gonna add something called brake cleaner. Now that's kind of a weird solvent to use. Tetrachloroethylene, 60%, and dichloromethane, 20 to 40%. And the rest is just pressurized carbon dioxide gas. So, I just add it. I don't know if you can see it on this camera, but yeah, isn't that kind of blue?
It's 98% pure.
98%? Can you make Zyklon B? Oh god, no. Why is it turning blue? It should just be dissolving the silicone or like the oil on it, but it's changing color. I don't know why. Yeah, I probably shouldn't touch that. That's weird. You know what we're gonna do is just let this stuff dry, because now it should have removed most of its oil, even though it's turning blue. I don't know why it's turning blue. Okay, so we've got this bluish, greenish powder. It looks like, I don't know what that looks like. It doesn't look good though. Okay, where's my gloves? Why am I doing this with my bare hands? That is not proper lab etiquette. I'm gonna wash my hands. I've literally taken an oil-covered substance and then just put a different oil on it to dissolve the last oil substance, but it hasn't dried out yet, so it's just still just covered in oil. So the only way for this to work would be if I dried it out, and I'm a little impatient. This will dry it out. Why did I do, I washed my hands just to put them back all over these chemicals. I just smeared these chemicals all over myself again. Okay, let's heat up this powder. Hopefully it will turn white. I'm hoping it turns white when I heat it up all the way. Yeah, I think it is turning a bit white. So we're taking this seriously. If this was a chaotic stream where I do dumb shit for no reason, I'd probably just be blasting this thing. We don't do dumb shit. Okay, except for that. Oh yes. It is a there's a powder on the bottom.
Jockey.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What am I supposed to do when someone says chicky jockey? I don't know. So I'll put some in water again and we'll see if it does anything. No. It's floating on the surface again. Why did it turn blue? And then just go back to how it was.
Cocaina.
What does cocaina mean? Plan B. Maybe my fire extinguisher doesn't have monoammonium phosphate in it, but I can guarantee that this stuff does. Now this is what's supposed to happen when you add monoammonium phosphate to water. Oh, that was a giant brick of it. Okay. You see, it starts dissolving, like, super easily. There we go, we just made a solution, like, just like that. That's what should have happened. I don't think I can separate it from the dye, the colored food dye, so that's a bit icky. Maybe it's a good thing that you guys don't have to sit through, like, an hour of me processing fire extinguisher powder. If I just add monoammonium phosphate and carbon, I could just add it with sugar, but I think that would be messy. So I want to turn it to carbon first. I will use this hot plate to burn the sugar into carbon. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Now, if we get, I kind of want to show you something, cuz. We're gonna hope that this is just working and you can see me. Oh, my camera's covered in dust. Hold on. Okay, is that better? I think it is. Okay, we gotta go. Audio is wonderful. Pan for the sugar. So I'm gonna open up my shed. The microphone might be fucked. Door open. There we go. Okay, hopefully we didn't lose connection. Hopefully this is working. But yeah, we're gonna burn some sugar in this pan to make carbon, and then that should make just pure carbon. Use a wired connection. I can't really do a wired connection if I wanna walk to the shed and back. No, I'll just lug around a giant cable with me the whole way. Oh, okay. What's the bet this is just gonna go terribly? Sugar burns? Really? You getting some good sound? Dude, this is working way faster and better than I thought it would. It's a bit more fire than I expected. I hope that's safe to breathe. It's probably not the worst thing I've done. I'm happy it's gotten really hot because that means there won't be water left over. And, you know, as I described earlier, if there's water left over, then we'll accidentally make a byproduct that's very toxic. Oh, it's so good, look at that. Oh, now we have to do the hard part. Join this stuff together. Where can I put this without it, like, burning down the place? Yeah. Okay, we've got it cooling down in the oven now.
Is your refrigerator running?
Do you hear, like, a refrigerator sound? Because there's no refrigerator. Yeah, it's running. But in the house. I don't have one nearby here, though. We're gonna be incompetent now.
Then you better go catch IT.
Catch what, my refrigerator? Does anyone get the joke? I don't get it. So I have these two metal shower rod curtain things. They're made out of stainless steel. That's important because I need to heat these things up in my furnace back there at like 800 to over 1,000 degrees Celsius, basically. And the idea is that I want to have a small amount of my reactants in the bottom containing the phosphorus and the reductant, the carbon. And then that will hopefully distill over as it's reacting into like a container of water. Because I don't have welding skills. I'm not going to weld them together. I'm just going to butt joint it together with friction and force. Why I don't just put it together right now is because the welds on this thing, like, it has like a little bumpy surface. I want to get this as flat as possible so that when I join these together, it'll just seal better, I think. I have confidence that I can do it improperly and still get a good result. I finally got myself a vice. Just because all of you were screaming it in the comments of my sodium duck video. God damn it. Just don't drop it on myself.
Bromine, the new Red 40.
About Red 40, I actually have a drink right here, which is kind of fallen over, by Gamer Subs. I'm partnered with them now. But yeah, this one's Red 40. It's their April Fool's drink called Red 40. I don't think it actually has Red 40 in it. But yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? I have a little thing there now. Show code again. It's green energy. You know, they gave me promotional material to use. It's got like a really cool animation of like a little bottle like moving, and then it's like Gamer Subs, like green energy. And I'm just like, let's just put on some like sans serif font onto the screen. I'm not gonna leave it there for too long. Now, apparently, vices are really helpful. So we're gonna test that.
A quality, name brand vice. Seems very unlike you.
The only problem is I'm gonna end up misusing it. That shouldn't be a surprise. I was just realizing, I can probably use this as a hydraulic press to like crimp the end of this pipe. Because I've got to figure out a way to like not only cut this down on this end, but also seal it. Maybe I could like hydraulically well, it's not hydraulic, but maybe like force it shut. It's a vice, it holds things. How can you misuse it? Trust me, I will find a way to misuse it. I will. Oh, let's see if this works. How do you turn it on again? There's like a there's a safety button. Holy shit, okay. But look how smooth that is. Oh my God, it's really hot. Okay, but like compare that to how this one looks. Look at the difference. Look how this one has like these little dark edges around. That means it's not flat, whereas this one's very, very smooth. Undo this. Oh, that's so much faster than hand sanding. Oh, that's not bad, that's not bad. I mean, you can't see it because of the focus, but that is pretty good. I'm very happy with that. Even just a paper donut gasket would do wonders to seal it. Would that actually work though? Like this thing might get up to like 600 degrees Celsius or more. Yeah, so we're gonna make a gasket, which is just like a seal to prevent air from escaping. I'm gonna do that with, just rip apart a paper towel like this. That's fine, that's fine. Poke a few holes for the gasket. Cool. The professional gasket. Very scientific, the paper towel seal, right up there with safety squints. Wait, I just realized I didn't puncture the middle of it. So we're making progress. If I just rip out the inside. Now we're gonna test the pressure again. See how well this holds up the pressure. Just cleaning up my gasket, as you do. There we go, just rip it up a bit. Okay, let's see if it's airtight. What? Honestly, that's like 2 times better. I'm not even joking. That is actually better. Yeah, no, that's good. That's actually good. Wow, you guys are smart. I think we found we were helpful. Usually you guys are not helping me. Usually you guys are like, jump in a pool of bromine, die. And I'm like, yes, thanks for the donation. I guess so. Use
Jump in a
disc.
pool of bromine and survive.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. So now what I gotta do is somehow find a way to cut off the side of it.
The legendary pool of bromine.
We'll try to cut this tube up. I don't know how to cut this tube. Does anyone have ideas on how to cut this tube up? At least I have a vise. That's step 1 in the right direction. Do you not have a cutting disc? I do. I will try that. That should be fine. This cutting disc looks kind of bad though. Oh yeah, no, this one looks great. It's very thick. Is this what you mean? Is this a cutting disc? That's a grinding disc? Oh, this is not a cutting disc, right? This is where the incompetence is. I have some hacksaws if that is helpful. Use the scissors. Rather not the hacksaws. Why not? Surely. My mods want me to join the call. They're having a moment of like, oh my god, Mr. Green, like, what are you doing? Oh, you can hear me.
Yeah, yes. We can hear you.
Making sure that we don't have a live leak situation whatsoever on stream.
Dremel, let's Dremel.
Are we opening a new tool on stream?
Yes.
It's a new unboxing.
Nice.
Another
you gotta cut that zip tie. Don't angle grind it off, I swear to God.
Oh, I think I got it. Got it. There we go. We got a new tool that I bought like a year and a half ago. But yeah, don't attempt this. Literally, as I'm saying, when I'm doing like the probably the simplest thing in the stream so far, but. Jesus. Hand tools for the win. I need to drink up some green energy.
Some red 40.
Mm-hmm. Look, I wanted to be able to cut both pipes. Okay, I'll go down below. Yeah, like that. I'll hide from it. We did it. We'll put the chemicals in the left side here. We'll close this up. We'll have it collect on the right side. Only problem is we need to seal off the left, which, I mean, I have a few ideas for how to do that. My first idea is just crimping it.
You're going to try to seal it completely with it?
Yep. Now the problem with stainless steel is it work hardens. So as I tighten this up and try to seal it, it's gonna kind of resist it more and more over time.
You could heat it up and then let it cool again to anneal it, since you have the torch right there.
Yeah.
Which negates the work hardening.
Yeah, I'll do that. Pretty terrible, honestly. It's looking a lot better. Okay.
Heat it up and hammer.
Yeah? Maybe?
Nile Green Blacksmithing Channel when?
Nile Blacksmiths.
Oh yeah, that's a good name. Alright, so when it's hot, I'll just like hammer it like that. Okay. This is honestly going way better than I thought it would. How's that for a seal? I think we're just gonna roll with this. Might produce
Maybe
that.
try blowing through it.
It leaks some air, but it doesn't need to be airtight. Bend this around. Just to recap, what we've done so far. We've made a little paper towel gasket. We've made our stilling setup like this. It's airtight. We've closed off the end so that the chemicals we put in this end don't leak out. And if they do leak out, we can put them in here. All I gotta do now is put the chemicals that we need into this little section here. I think we're ready. We just need to weigh out the ingredients. Our carbon source over here, it's cooled down over time. This is my hammer, mortar and pestle. And 20. It's 20 grams of monoammonium phosphate. I have no idea if the dye is gonna mess up with this. It might mess everything up, but we'll see. Okay, let's go to the shed and not spill everything on the way. I wanna know what people are thinking. How much faith you guys have in me?
I have negative faith in you.
Most people think I'm capable. I'm actually surprised by that. Let's get to adding our chemicals together. We have carbon in here. We have our monoammonium phosphate. This is 20 grams and an unmeasured amount of carbon, but that's okay because it just needs to reduce it. And I don't think it really matters too much for it to be perfect. Let's add our calcium hydroxide to it now. Okay, we're just gonna add a little bit. I do wanna add a little bit of what we call, whatever this stuff is. This is filter media. It's a bunch of glass shards that I'll put my hand in for a second, just to show you. They're really tiny, so it's not really that bad. But yeah, it's like sand, but like super large grain.
Do not inhale it, please.
Yeah, no, I won't inhale the glass. Can we see that?
Hey, quick hand check. Maybe wash your hands and then put gloves on.
Yeah, I haven't put gloves on in this stream yet for some reason.
Mr. Green is a professional Australian. He knows what he's doing.
We have our mixture together of all the 3 chemicals we need. Now, I just gotta add it into our retort that we made. Might wanna grab a plastic funnel, if I have one. I'm gonna hold this. Oh my god, everything is so covered.
Did you spill any of that, by the way?
Apparently not. Somehow not.
Interesting.
Cut the top. There you go. Makeshift funnel. That should work. Oh, yeah, okay, now it's everywhere. Okay, it's going through.
Where's your gloves?
I'll get gloves on. I'll wash my hands and I'll put on gloves.
Chat, remember, we take safety very seriously.
Yeah. See, I just washed my hands. And I'm drying them on my pants that probably also have chemicals on them, but I think it's okay. This whole time I had gloves right here. How much would it infuriate people if I only put a glove on one hand? Whew, okay. We're gonna get a view of my fume hood. We're gonna turn on the furnace, start doing things. We have ourselves our stainless steel still, and it fits right into the furnace and also this tube on the right. Now, my main issue right now is heat energy. We're gonna have a lot of heat loss if we do it like this. So I'm trying to think of another plan.
Someone in the chat said for us mods to remind you, measuring cup. They just said measuring cup. They don't say what to do with it. Just measuring cup.
Guys, can we get a measuring cup in chat?
Is that gonna work?
Let's get a measuring cup in chat, boys.
If I very crudely try to cover the hole with things like this. I mean, that could work. And then also just cover up the rest. Yay!
I'm sitting here laughing because this is just so jank. I love this.
That's how you do it. It's perfect. What do you mean?
Don't worry, we have the measuring cup. We're good.
Yeah, we have the measuring cup. Chap was right. As long as the measuring cup is there, it's okay. See, it covers up this
Yeah, let's
tiny
get
little
a
hole.
measuring cup in chat. Let's get measuring cup in chat.
Just in case this leaks, I want to put this underneath. Yeah, if I just lower that in carefully. Okay, it's sitting in the measuring cup. That's good.
Let's get a preliminary F in the chat for that measuring cup. I don't think she gonna live.
I mean,
Have some faith.
it's made out of the same material. The same material as the pipes.
Chat, can we have 07 for the measuring cup?
All right, turning on. We'll get it to 500 to start, just to get rid of all the water. What is that right now? It's 153 degrees, 155. It's going up fast. That is a really fast increase. I've barricaded myself in with you, so I'm gonna crawl under the table to get out. Man, that was smart. There we go. Oh, perfect. If there's a fire or something, I gotta crawl under a table. Yeah, okay. We're back. Actually, I'm starting to see some action going on here. I'm gonna take the handle off. There we go, handle out the way. This can drop. I think this should work. Okay, so now it's a better seal. You can't probably see this, but some of the dye is melting. It's eating through the paper towel. Kinda. It's kind of bubbling, slowly. If you look at the gasket, it's kind of doing something interesting there, isn't it? It's turning pink. Something green coming over at it. I don't know what that is. Since I set it to 900 degrees Celsius, it's kind of struggling.
You can probably get away with aluminum foil up there.
Yeah? At the top, maybe, yeah. So let's grab a big chunk of this. I have a feeling half of the heat's probably escaping just from the metal itself. I don't like it that it's dropping that fast. It's now 760. It's still dropping, 736. I might have busted my furnace, but it's too hot for me to open it up right now and try to fix it as well. People in chat are saying blowtorch. It's just, I don't actually think that would work.
Guys, this is so sad. Can we get a 3 colon in the chat?
People are saying because it was open at the top, it ran harder and longer than it was meant to and cooked itself, I guess. Okay, my furnace breaking was the worst thing that could have happened during streaming. So I tried different ways of heating up the still, like using a blowtorch. 780,
The
781.
temperature is increasing.
It is going up. No, it seems like it's peaking at 800. Doesn't want to go higher than that. Or even using a microwave oven transformer. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm taking many turns in a copper coil there, and I'm gonna make it much smaller number of turns. And I'll do that with really thick copper wire. So yeah, that'll increase my number of amps while decreasing the number of volts. So I could technically touch it and not get shocked, but it can still like melt metal. So the majority of you do think that I'm gonna succeed for some reason. We've got some high hopes, I don't wanna crush your dreams. See that? Yes! Okay, we might have a chance with this. We might. What do I do with that?
Fursona reveal, 3 you are so cute green furry guy.
What? But yeah, we'll see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Jesus, those rags look like they're gonna... Oh, stop. Yay! Okay. This just did not work. So I put the two together. Go for it, I don't care.
Hey, watch your rags. Just be careful.
Still not working. I don't think it's going through anymore. I finally decided I was out of options for the stream. It's melting the brass. The brass is melting into the iron. Oh, we caught the paper, the towel on fire. Take that.
It's back up on fire again.
Yep, come on, go out. There we go. Yeah, we should do a poll. Should I drink it, yes or no? So after checking on the measuring cup and realizing it was still alive,
It's a little rusted, a little bit broken-ish.
As well as the paper gasket somehow.
Oh my god, it lit? I'm genuinely shocked that worked.
I realized all I needed to do was fix my furnace. This required a whole new heating element because the last one apparently melted completely through. After much effort fitting the new one in, I was now ready to try this experiment again. Okay, so it's been a few weeks. My idea for today is to just try this again. I'm not going to do it live this time because I'm kind of worried it's not going to work, but we'll have to see. I don't want another failure in front of hundreds of people. And to prevent the coil from burning out again this time, I've decided to buy myself some fire brick that will insulate the pipe and also insulate the furnace from burning out. Right now I'm just going to cut this brick in half and then try to make a hole inside of it for me to thread this pipe through. Oh. Okay. So I've cut down my fire brick into 2 different pieces, and my idea now is to make a little hole cut out through it with this file. And then I should be able to just fit that around my pipe. Should be a very good seal. Should insulate it and prevent the coils from burning out in my furnace again. Ah, okay. It's got a little bit of a hole in it. Like, it's not a perfect fit. It kind of wiggles around a bit, but I can work with that. Check this out. Just slots right in. Perfect. Okay, so I'm powering everything by my Variac here because the coil in here is a little bit shorter than I would like. It's a little bit less power than intended, so if I plugged it straight in, it would probably fry it immediately. So regulate the voltage this time, make sure it doesn't burn out the coils, make sure this is insulated well so it also doesn't burn out the coils. And then I've also replenished the water there. It's been a while since this is turned on. Okay, so it works. We're now at a temperature we haven't gotten to before, and it's started making sounds over here. Like something's definitely coming over, something reactive. Yeah, see, what the fuck? What was that? Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll turn up the degrees now to 1000 degrees. Okay. I might have to turn on the fan. Don't want to breathe that in. Oh. What is it doing? I mean, there's some particles and stuff, but I don't know if that's my product or not. Okay, let's turn it up just slightly higher. 1050 Celsius. That's the thing, it's bubbling as though it's doing something. I just don't know if it's what I need it to do. Okay, I know it's working because it smells like matchboxes outside. The fumes this is giving off smells like matches. See that? Yeah, it's collecting it. See that? It's definitely collecting at the bottom, but a lot of it was escaping. That stuff at the bottom there is probably my product. That's probably the white phosphorus, I believe. Yeah, you know what? I've decided to turn this off because I want to protect the coils. So this is the phosphorus being bubbled through. That's my product. That's my product being collected there. It's not the most efficient. Now what I want to do is open up one of these bricks. See what it looks like inside. Oh my god. Shit. Wow. I don't know if the measuring cup is surviving that. Bit of a dirty product. Okay. It's immediately reacting with the air. Check it out. Check out how smoky this is. It's not even a hot cloth. Like, the cloth isn't hot. It's just reacting with the air. I wonder if it glows. Hold on. What happens if I turn that off? To prove I've made some phosphorus, it should glow in the dark. Let's just turn off the lights. Oh, that's on the light. Let's turn off the light. Okay. Let's adjust my camera settings. Oh. Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, I'm rotating it right now. That's because it's reacting with the air. And as it does that, it glows. It's not that easy to see, but it is there. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry, flashbang you. I guess I'll extract this down here tomorrow. I'll just cut to that. Okay, so this is my yield at the bottom. Like, I've tried heating up the bottom of this flask with a blowtorch a bunch. Oh, I just knocked that off. And all it would do is smoke. It won't, like, it won't coalesce for some reason. So it must be really dirty. Either way, though, I can probably just filter it out and collect it. Alright, let's take this off. Filter this water solution out. Oh, that's spilling. Something else then. I'll just add it to this flask. Okay. I've washed it with some water. I'm just gonna put it back through the filter. There we go. Alright. Adding just the last little bit in now. There we go. So much smoke. Okay, so this is supposedly our product. And I should be able to just scoop this up and put it in a vial or something. Definitely produce a little bit of smoke. You can kind of play around with. Try to scoop it into this vial and we'll see what it looks like when I do that. I want to store it underwater to prevent it from reacting. Probably just burn this to deal with it or something. I don't know. Phosphorus in contact with the flame. There, you can see it does do a little bit of something. At least for a second it did. Oh. I forgot. I should really take this thing apart and see if our gasket survived. It probably like half survived. That's my guess. Probably got burnt on the inside, closest to the pipe. I mean, those gases coming out at 1,000 degrees, it would have to burn, right? Oh shit, okay. It's like, I'm ready. Whoa, immediately sets on fire, look at that. Holy shit. Okay, I shouldn't breathe this in. I'll turn the fume hood on. Okay. So, from the looks of it, the paper towel gasket actually worked pretty well. Oh, Jesus, okay. Yep, so that's very flammable. But this is weird. Look at this. Look at the difference. This one's white, this one's yellow. Why is there such a difference in... Seems like most of the white phosphorus in here. I mean, it's basically burning right now. Yeah, look at that. What the hell? I mean, it's burning even though it's room temperature. Here, let me grab this. Wow. Wow, so most of it didn't even distill over. Ah, even the tube is getting hot now from the fire. Jesus. Oh, you know, I'll put water in there. No, that is some active shit. Try to collect some in here. Alright. Yeah, this side is almost basically inactive. Let me scrape this up. Oh, no, it is a little bit active. Okay, now this is acting a lot more like phosphorus from what I remember. Alright, so what I want to do is try to transfer all the liquid into this vial so I can store it, at least temporarily. Here we go. There we go. Cool. I did not expect to have that much. It was just all in the pipes. Okay, just for comparison, this is how much was in the receiving flask, and this is how much was in the pipes. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because of the amount of liquid there is, but I mean, we know there is a lot more in this for sure. I mean, it's even smoking right now, just being in the tube, so it's very active, this one. Okay, so in conclusion, we were able to make some white phosphorus with just a shower handrail and an old muffler furnace you can just buy on eBay or Amazon. That's really cool. The proof of concept works. There were a few issues, which are very clear by the differences in sizes here. This was from the tube, the inside tube of the apparatus. I'm not going to grab it, it's smoking at the moment. But yeah, a lot of the phosphorus that was produced did not end up coming over. Most of the stuff that came over was very dirty and just ended up really small. It seems that because stainless steel is a very poor conductor of heat, it doesn't really get hot over the other side of the tube. It's mostly just where it's heated that it gets hot. And so that's why everything kind of just condensed into the tube itself. Yeah, I've got some pretty interesting stuff. I might redistill it at another point in time just to clean it up a bit, see what I can do. I think we made some phosphine as well, which was the fire initially coming out. So that's not, you know, what I wanted, but it didn't continue being produced, I don't think. It was only a little bit that was produced. But yeah, this is the most phosphorus stuff I've ever had before, so... I hope you liked it. Sorry I couldn't stream the last bit, I just wasn't confident. Is there anything the mods want to say at the end, or is that it?
If you guys do want to support Mr. Green, he has a Patreon that gives you access to the Discord that we are all in. Come say hello, come hang out.
You might be able to talk to him.
Yeah, that's how I met my mods.
Go get your gamer subs.
Yes, get your gamer subs with green energy as in the checkout as the code.